Guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Bedros, Keuilian, and this channel is dedicated to helping people grow to their highest potential, live a purpose-driven life. Today, I want to talk to you guys about something that's really near and dear to me, which is the traits of masculinity that matter most. And I think the traits of masculinity that matter most, and there are many traits, as you know, these two that I'm going to share with you, however, are most transformational. These two that I share with you are most of what's going to help you throughout in life, fellas. And these two that I share with you are what people are looking for. The people that you're going to lead, the spouse that you're going to have, the kids that you're going to raise. These are the traits that matter. Thing number one is optimism. I think most men lack optimism. The few that have optimism know what I'm talking about. Because if you are always in that place where you're mentally kind of stuck and a pessimistic mindset, you have a lot of fear, you have a lot of doubt, you have a lot of uncertainty, you're living in a place of pessimism. And when we live in a place of pessimism, we don't see the light, we don't see hope, and we tend to think that life is more grim than it really is. Yes, does life come to us with setbacks and adversities and really bad things that happen that sometimes seem meaningless or senseless? We don't even know why they happen. Sure, it does. But does that mean that we have to freak out and panic about it and catastrophize everything? No, as men, it is our job to be forever optimists, right? In other words, it is okay to have a plan for when things go wrong, when you have to experience a pessimistic time. But it is not okay to live a pessimistic life, right? A life where you always have doubt, you have fear, uncertainty, and you just think that everything is going to be chaotic and bad. So to be a forever optimist means I know I have what it takes to solve through the challenges, the adversities, and that things will always work out for me because I'm the type of person that deserves that. And I'm the type of person that leans into thing number two, which is solutions. To be a problem solver. If you can be an optimistic problem solver, fellas, you are going to be one of the most attractive humans on the planet because the world is missing that. That is a trait. That is a skill. That is a innate ability that most men don't have. And if you can be a problem-solving optimist, you have solved so many problems in your life. Think about this. A problem solver can solve the problems of not having money. A problem solver will figure out how to have protection and provide for their family. A problem solver can figure out how to find their purpose and passion in life and have a place of meaning and significance instead of just kind of humdrum going through the rat race of life and thinking that, you know, one day things will work out and maybe they won't because I'm not meant for it. You don't need to be that person, right? A problem solver can take on responsibility, and a problem solver will say, you know what? If it's meant to be, it is on me and I will figure it out, because a problem solver knows how to FIO, figure it out. And so if you can be the optimistic problem solver that the world needs, I'm telling you, your wife will be happier. Your life will be happier. You will achieve your fitness goals. You will achieve your financial goals. Your kids will look up to you because they will realize that I can be happy and optimistic, look forward to life. And when life gives me problems, and it will, life inevitably does give us problems, and it will, that I have the ability to solve it because I will always lean into optimism and I will always lean into figuring things out. Every single challenge and adversity in life is figure outable. Do you agree? However, if we come to this with the pessimistic mindset that things are never going to work out, that things are always going to be chaotic, that I have so much fear and doubt and uncertainty in the world, and then you add to the pessimism the ability to not problem solve, but instead to take on this victim role of, why does this always happen to me? I guess I'm destined to fail. Maybe I'm cursed. Maybe I'm not gifted. Maybe I don't have what it takes. Well, that's a bad combination, right? Because the alternative to being a optimistic problem solver is to be a pessimistic victim. And think about that. That is the fastest way to repel people out of your life. To be a pessimistic victim is the fastest way to repel your spouse, your kids, your friends, your health, your sense of meaning, purpose, and all of a sudden you're stuck in a place of despair and depression and anxiety. And so I share this with you, fellas, because masculinity has so many great traits: strength, honor, courage, mastery, core values. But the two I think that have the greatest applicable use in everyday life is optimism and problem solving. I hope you got a lot of value from this short video. If you did, please do me a favor. You're probably one of the 74% who watch these videos but are not subscribed. Subscribe, leave a comment, because when you do, you tell the algorithms to share this with more men who are looking to level up in their passion and purpose. Thank you so much. Until next time, here comes the Keuilian ad. Peace. Guys, quick interruption to the Bedros Keuilian show. If you want better health, more energy, you want to fight off inflammation, and you want to boost your immune system, then you are probably taking a lot of supplements like I used to. I say used to because I stopped taking all these different supplements, and you can now throw away your vitamin C, throw away your zinc, throw away your vitamin D3, your B12, your ginger, your turmeric, your echinacea, and your astragalus. Why? Because all of it now is available in the Keuilian Everyday Wellness packets. So instead of spending $200 to $300 a month on supplements like that, for a fraction of that, you're going to get the Keuilian Wellness Shot delivered right to your door for free shipping. And you're going to use the code BEDROS when you go to Keuilian.com to get 50% off, and $1 of every single order goes to Shriners Children's Hospital. So go to Keuilian.com, use code BEDROS, and order your 30-day supply of the Keuilian Everyday Wellness Shot.